Howdy doody. Trying it this way because my tablet's retarded. And I don't feel like messing with everything tonight, so I don't give a shit. Anyway, I'm Dave, and this is my EDC. If you have questions, comments, suggestions, by all means, leave them. You know, I'm not that much of a dick that I'm gonna, fault you for a weird comment or a stupid question or whatever. I mean, there's no such thing as a stupid question. The only stupid question is the one you didn't ask. All right. So, with that being said, hi. This is my fixed blade neck knife. It's made by M-Tech. I know M-Tech, most of their knives and shit are garbage. I don't give a shit what anybody says. They're garbage. This one seems to be, pretty decent. I use it for a lot of different things. Oops, that's crooked. There's my neck knife. You'll probably see me in another video doing the same thing because I did it with my tablet and the sound really sucked. And I didn't really realize that until it was after it was all loaded and posted that I went through my TV and I found a video on my TV and you can barely fucking hear it. So I hope this one's different. But anyway, here's my multi-tool. It's oh jeepers, made by 511. That right there is a spring-loaded glass breaker. You got you got a blade. It's got partial serrated. It is sharp, but it doesn't have a point to it, so you can't stab somebody. But these don't lock. They don't lock open or nothing. You got a strap cutter. Oh, I'm just trying to be comfy here. Pretty decent. It's pretty sharp. I'm sure you could cut rope or a seatbelt with it if you had to. Alright, there's the blade again. I'm just opening them because it's easier to get these out. Alright, got a handcuff key. Some kind of like a flathead screwdriver, I guess you'd use it. And then this, I'm not exactly sure. It's too big to be poking at your cell phone to get the SIM card out. It's a little too thick for that, so I'm thinking that it goes along with a handcuff key, because a lot of the handcuffs have some double lock feature on them, and I believe you got to poke that into the thing to get it to double lock. Don't quote me, because I really don't fucking know. I've worn handcuffs more than I've handled them, so. Now, you can open it up. It's not spring-loaded, but it does have a decent set of pliers up here. Got decent wire cutter. See if I can get a little better shot there. Now, I really don't understand. I don't know why, but there's this like recess right here in the jaws. I haven't figured out why. I'm probably gonna look it up sometime and see what the website says for it. I haven't had time. But like I said, it's not spring loaded. Sometimes spring loaded is easier, but yeah. I've got a what the hell is that one? Leatherman Sidekick. I think that one's spring loaded, but I don't carry that very often anymore. I got a Leatherman Skeletool. My other multi-tool over here, I'll show you guys in a few minutes here. You're going to notice I have more than one flashlight. This one here is a cheap knockoff of a Robivon. You know, a lot of people frown on the cloning shit, and you know, people that buy and use the clones. You know what? This was like $4. It's rechargeable. It's USB-C rechargeable. It's got strobe lights on it and all that good shit. It's bright as hell. I'm not gonna go spend. You know, I had a Robivon, and it came up missing. So I see this on that new site, that Temu or whatever, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to buy it. See how it is. Well, it works awesome. It's got, I think, 3 different light settings on it. Besides the LEDs in here, you got a white light that would be used like for a lantern type of mode. Then you got red and blue, and then you got strobes. It's kind of neat. I mean, it's pretty decent. But for less than $5, you're stealing this shit. All right, this one I just was messing with over the last couple of days. This is a Wenger. I can't remember the model, but it's very similar to the Backpacker. Let me see if I can get it open. You got a little wood saw. Victorinox saws are a lot better. You'll see that in a few minutes. Got a blade, and then you got a file. Then you got the can opener, cap lifter, flat screwdriver. The back you got your corkscrew and the awl, which to me those are useless on these. I like the Victorinox ones. I have the Solenoid on them. They work real good. But anyway, since I put the micarta scales on this the other day, I can't get it out of my pocket or out of my hand. I like it. It's just something about it feels good. Now, this here's my primary flashlight that I carry every day. It's the Olight i5T. So AA battery. Normally I'm running rechargeable batteries in it. I think that's what's in it now. And my lock and blade knife. It's a $50 special. You can buy them on Amazon. Shielding says on the blade. It's D2 steel. And on the other side it says Empoleon. And there's some other numbers or some shit there, I don't know. Well, that's a decent knife. You know how they say use your shit? Well, I think I used this one a little bit in the wrong way one time. That's why the blade, you can see the coatings off the blade a lot. I was working on a coffee pot switch, and it kind of went in and it melted part of the blade out. So I had to basically grind back right here and reshape the blade because it ate the shit out of it. But there's that. A liner lock. Put those away. Oops, damn it. There, pocket clip. Alright, now, you know, I said Victorinox saws are better. Well, here's a Victorinox. This is the Victorinox Champion. It's a discontinued model. I wish like hell they would bring it back. There's your saw on the Victorinox. Here, actually, let me get this one back out and I'll show the difference. I mean, you can pick it out right away. If I can get the fucker open. There we go. Alright. Yeah, obviously the Vic is a little bit longer because the knife itself is a little bigger. The Wenger is 85 millimeter, and the Victorinox is 91 millimeter. I mean, it's not that big of a difference, but it makes a difference. I like the Victorinox saw better. I mean, granted, this will work if I need it, but 99.9% of the time, if I'm outside of my house, I've got this on my belt. I got a couple of the Champions, and I love the Champion. The Swiss Champ has pliers. That's the only difference between this and the Swiss Champ, is that a Swiss Champ has pliers. This does not. I don't like the Victorinox pliers anyway. I do have them. I have a few of them, but I don't like them. I mean, sue me. Alright, next is my bandana. Pretty cool. It's got skulls on it and other weird designs. I always have a bandana. Always. I don't go anywhere without one. Yeah, I gotta have a little drink. Alright. Now, oops. That was stupid. Oh well. Bear with me, folks. Now, that's one of my phones. It's the Samsung Galaxy S7, and then I'm not sure the other one that I use. I have no idea. It's just a pretty decent little Android phone. My girl left her little finger holder thingy on the back of it. What the hell are those called anyway?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
No, the thing.
Pop sockets.
Pop socket type thing. That's pretty cool. I mean, I don't use it very often, but you know, when I do, it comes in handy. So, and I got, you know, the rechargeable battery packs. You know, I got a big one that just fell on the floor. Oh, I wonder if I can reach the pouch for this. Alright. I'm gonna set that on that chair for now. Alright. Back at it, folks. Sorry. Alright. What's next? Oh. This here is just got it in a regular first aid kit, was the extra thing. There is some minor boo-boo stuff in there, you know, triple antibiotic, some band-aids, you know, things like that. There's a emergency blanket in there. There's a couple other things I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember. I think there's a package of Quick Clot, the stuff that if somebody's bleeding real bad, as long as it's not an artery or too deep or whatever, you can put some of that stuff on and it'll stop the bleeding. That's 90% of the time if I'm going out of the house, that's in my pocket. And then, oops, I'm grabbing the wrong damn wing. I got my little, I guess you call it micro survival kit. I mean, there's water purification tablets, there's cordage, there's fishing stuff, there's trap snare wire, ferro rod. I think there's matches in there somewhere, I can't remember. But it's just some basic, you know, just to kind of get you started. And then got this little leather slip. It fits in it, but it's just too bulky for just to carry. So when I want to carry that, I just slip that in my pocket. What else? Oh, let's go with these here. Now, this is not always in my pocket. This is one of those it's from Hitch and Timber. I can't remember I think it was a Does All or something, but it's just a little pouch type of thing. I got an extra flashlight, Victorinox hiker, Swiss Army knife. Shit. And I drop it. And I got a Leatherman Squirt PS4. They're discontinued now as well, which sucks. This little aspirin tin here type of thing, it's got fire starters in it and a couple other things. And then I've got a real thin small phone stand right there. If I desperately need something, it'll work. I got a little notebook that I kind of made out of a piece of hard plastic cover from an old one and a staple gun and a few other pieces of paper. Just throw it together. This flashlight's just one of them generic cheapy motherfuckers from Amazon, but it's bright. I'd say it's better than 100 lumen. I'd say 120-ish roughly. But like I said, I don't always have this with me. This is one of them, yeah, I feel like throwing it in my pocket, but most of the time I don't. I got my keychain. I think I haven't gone through it this time, have I? No, I didn't think so. Another flashlight. Yeah. This is from Night Ice. It's like a 90 lumen light. Works good. There's another lighter. It's a peanut lighter. Uses the same fluid filter and wick and everything as a regular Zippo, but this has a seal in it that kind of makes it airtight so the fluid doesn't evaporate. I've only filled it like 2 or 3 times in the last like 4 years. So, and then you got my house keys. I'm not going to show those. This is a titanium bodied razor knife, a box cutter. It's a pretty cool little thing. Just takes like a little what the fuck are they called? Scalpel type blade for doing like craft work and stuff. Same thing. I got my little skull dog tag. I got from Grim Workshop. There's a handcuff key and a shim. Got a Fresnel lens. Mostly the uses for that would mostly be to help get a fire started. Oh, one other thing from Grim Workshop. These are a small set of like lockpick. It would be a pretty small lock or have real good dexterity in your fingers to be able to use it, but it's there. You know, something happens, you need it, you've got it, right? Alright. Oh, what else? Oh, my wallet. It's just a simple Maxpedition bifold or trifold or whatever. I got my pen. I keep my pen in my wallet. It's the Olight bolt action mini. Let's see if I don't know if anybody could read that or not, but it's a good little pen. And then, what's that? I got it. Yeah, I did. My neck knife, I think. It's the M-Tech. It's a good blade. Most of the M-Tech knives are junk. I mean, regular pocket knives and shit, they're garbage. I've seen one out of the last, like, I don't know, 300 or 400 of them that were anything worth decent, you know. But this little fixed blade is decent. Very decent. A little sheath there. When I go out for my walks, I'm not going to be able to for a little while until I figure out how bad my back is now, because last week I fell in the bathroom, fucked my back up pretty bad, and then a couple days later I fell down the fucking stairs. Yay! But anyway, when I go out walking, usually this is going to be on me. It's drop leg setup like law enforcement and the military uses. They usually have a pistol holster on. I've got the double mag pouch. I'll show you that in a minute here. At the top, I got... Hey, where'd my sport go? It must be upstairs somewhere. I had a sport that was in here. I don't know where it went, but I'll find it. Got this is a little pry bar, bottle opener, strap cutter. The blade itself part is dull. I took a grinder and a file to it, so it's dull. Because when you use the other end, you got to hold it there. You don't want to slice your fingers open. But right there, that can be used on your municipal buildings. They all usually have an outside water sour or a water spigot. And if it's not the recessed style, this should work to turn water on so you can get water. If something ever happens, God forbid, you got to get clean water. That might be a good source of clean water. Oh shit! How do I get? Oh, there we go. And then I got my other little fixed blade. This was supposed to be a boot knife, but no. If I'm gonna wear a boot knife, it's gonna be a fucking long. It's gonna be a good one. It's not gonna be one of these little fucking things. Granted, yeah, you could fuck somebody up with one of these little fuckers, I'll tell you. But it's nice and sharp. It's just a good little blade. I forget the company that had them, but I got it on Amazon for like $13. Came with a good little Kydex sheath. All right, now I got on one of the leg straps. I have my fixed blade, bigger one. It's a cold steel. Nice blade. It's nice and sharp. The handle of it, though, was a little bit too skinny when I got it, so I wrapped paracord around it and some Ranger bands, which is just the pieces of a bicycle inner tube. Cut them and you can use them for rubber bands. Is that you? Alright, now the pistol mag pouches. I have a something for self-defense. I've got to put a longer lanyard on it sometime, but it's just one of them little pig sticker looking things. I know it kind of looks like one of them fancy sex toys, but it's not. I sharpened the tip up a little bit with a flat file. It's just aluminum. It's but it would fuck somebody's day up too. Alright, now this pocket I've got Swiss Tool X multi-tool. These things are bulletproof. They're great tools. You got just about everything that a Swiss Army knife has in it. So, you got a centimeter and the hell is the other one? Inches, and then the other side centimeters for measuring. Might be able to see that in the camera. You can see the lines. You can see the reflection off the TV. Alright, there's that. And then I have a just a basic box cutter. It's got like a pry bar, or you can use it as a flathead screwdriver, and it's got that 1/4-inch bit driver slot there, right there. I've never used the bit drivers or anything in it. I imagine I probably could, because I've got one that's about 1.5 inches long. It's the I can't remember what the fuck you would call it, but basically it's an extension that would go in there, and it wouldn't go through all the way, so you could actually use it, and you can put a screwdriver bit in the extension, you know, whatever one that you need. Close that one. Now this one I got, I believe it's a Hunter. That's a Victorinox. 111 millimeter. And I got some cordage there. And I got another flashlight. This is the Streamlight Microstream. I've got a Streamlight Nano, but that can never keep batteries in that damn thing. It takes those little tiny ass fucking watch batteries. I don't know why the hell I even bought it. I just thought it looked cool. Now I'm trying to fucking get this back in there. There we go. But that is pretty much it. That's all my everyday carry. Hopefully I can upload this video onto this account and it'll actually come out right. Yeah, I've got a couple extra like battery packs, and in case my phones need charge while I'm out walking or whatever. I've got a couple other little pouches that I slip in my pocket every now and then, and you know, that way if it starts raining I'll have a rain poncho with me, because a couple of my other pouches have rain ponchos in them. They're just those cheap 99-cent fucking things from dollar store, but hey, it'll work. My son and I, we were glad that we had them one day, because we were at the store and it started fucking raining. So we put the rain ponchos on and we come home. So anyway, I don't know if I showed this one off yet, but that's got the micarta scales on the finger. Another Swiss Army knife. Got a titanium lanyard bead on it. Oh, my other light. But anyway, that's my everyday carry. Feel free to comment. You know, keep the comments decent, though. You know, if you have suggestions on a better tool or a different knife or whatever you want, I mean, feel free to say something. I have a whole ass load of knives. I've got over 300 Swiss Army knives, different models. I've got a whole bunch of regular folding knives. I mean, over the next, you know, however long I'm doing this, I'll probably post more videos with different knives and, you know, stuff like that. So, maybe I'll get somebody else in here to do video with me. We'll see. But y'all have a great night, and stay sharp.